Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are coming back down to Earth after living in the world of the Super Carrier pilot. Felt like I needed to come back down here, grind some ISK, do the normal things that I have been doing. The Super has been extremely exciting for me. Um, and there's still a lot of learning to go on, but I can't do anything unless I have a ton of ISK. So, while we won't make a ton of ISK, I just need to start making some ISK again. So we're gonna just do the average thing again. I have considered, starting up, like, Dormant Realm carries throughout the week on, with my Aeon for level 6. Um, but, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather provide free I'd rather provide free carries and not charge people, but I do want to make money with the super. Yes, I do know Equinox. That's actually kind of old by now. It's been 3 months or something since it came out. Or has it only been a month? It's been a little while. Hello, Jinner. Hello, Legendary. Hello, Azim. I would doubt that we would be getting something equivalent to Equinox. No, not Jinner B. I do know him, though. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Wow. Oh, hi, Schnippy. Hello. Welcome. I missed you in the flood. Yeah, I learned a little bit about capitals from him. That was really nice. Yeah, I guess we're gonna start off with the laboratory missions today. Just make sure I did not grab any that were 5.5 million. Okay, good. Nothing bad there. Dang, that's a lot of merit. Ooh, nice. What dreadnought are you going for, Legendary? Nope. One more. Ah.
Undocking.
Boros. Hey, as long as you keep telling yourself you're almost there, you'll get there. Sometimes you completely forget about it, and you end up stumbling into what you wanted to do anyway. Okay, should be fine with the passive tank. I can use the Star Melody to actually kill everything, so let me go ahead and throw that on the first screen. I need this one to be kinetic, and the other two to be thermal. Alright. I also need to turn on my auto orbit and auto lockback. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our deserted labs.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I really just did not want to spam you with Aeon streams, so that's part of why we're doing this, on top of I actually need money. In total, between my 3 characters here, I have like 6.5 billion.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Oof.
Enemy ships detected.
If I was to make...
We're under attack.
or set up something where I would do runs of Dormant Realm for ISK,
We're under attack.
it would be level 6 of Dormant Realm 4. But I think a reasonable price for that would be something like 3 million ISK per run In total, across 6 runs for any given player, it would be 18 million ISK for 6 runs. I don't know how that sounds, though. I don't know what people are actually charging for Dormant Realm carries at level 6.
Enemy ships detected.
I'd be more apt to put 2 million, because that's only 14 million ISK for 6 runs, or 12 million ISK for 6 runs. And that is pretty much what, oh. Give me a minute. Okay. There we go. Business back. 12 million ISK is what I make running the Ravens like this on each character. So per tick. So each character makes 12 million ISK per tick doing this. Hey, Kumi, good to see you.
Ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
If I'm carrying 3 people at the same time, which I can with the Aeon, that is a lot of income, even if you consider only, like, 12 million for 6 runs. That'd be 36 million for 6 runs, which is pretty equivalent to what I would be doing right here with my Ravens. By carrying 3 people with the Aeon. Yeah, it'd be 36 million total between 3 people being carried through 6 levels of Dormant Realm. And I definitely would not be charging anybody in my stream or on Dormant Realm Mondays. It would only be on off days. When I feel like doing extra carries during the week.
We're under attack.
Just to kind of boost the income a little bit. And still get to use my Aeon. I think having a low cost of entry for those off days would allow Tech 7 characters to get in and still make money on the Dormant Realms while also getting their hands on implants and compilers, which would make them want to come back for more, I would assume, knowing that they can still make money even after the paying for the 6 runs. And I don't have my fleet set up quite correctly.
Fleet war.
Warp drive active.
Hopefully with these 3, laboratory missions that we're gonna do in a row, we'll get a good idea of the top amount of ISK that these characters make in one bounty tick. Looks like the gym playlist again. Yeah.
Enemy ships detected.
Poor Phoebe. How much does Koopy have to make for you to get a Cyan? Or what goal is Koopy having to try to reach? Nice. I think that's a pretty good deal. It's a lot of work, Koopy, but you got this.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah, I've really considered having, like, multiple capital ships, like Cyans, dotted around HiSec, so I can just jump to them and stay in that area. Yep, we'll see you in a bit,
We're
Jenner.
under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
So, next week, I should have my hands on 3 V-type armor, adaptive armor hardeners. And then we need to start saving for our 4P integration rigs. I already have the 4P60s lined up. I just need the rigs to actually insert into them, and they're anywhere between 300 million apiece and 500 million apiece, and require 4 of each type. So we're looking at pretty much like 1.5 to 2 billion-ish per rig integration that I need for a 4P integration. In total, that would be somewhere between it's about 8 to 10 billion per 4P integration in total from just the rigs alone. And I have to do 4 of them. 3 of them, sorry. I have to do 3 of them. Yeah, so I'm looking at just to integrate with a 4P60 on all of my combat rigs. We're looking at about 30 to 40 billion-ish to get it properly fitted how I want to at a cheap level. And then I need to do the 2P 80% integrations. I might do 3P 70s, but I'd rather just do 2P 80 engineering integrations. And I wanted to put the capital semiconductors in there along with the capital capacitor controls.
Enemy ships detected.
I don't feel like the supercarrier needs targeting time. While I think it would be nice, it's already super fast at locking things. Yeah, I think someone recently joined the Discord.
We're under attack.
Okay, so that was, a 14 million bounty tick. Let's see if it's actually 15 million bounty tick.
We're under attack.
On each character. So if we use commendations on that, that is 30 million per character. So that bounty tick was 90 million-ish in total between all three characters. Just running two,
We're under attack.
two of these advanced laboratories.
We're under attack.
So that's kind of... If I'm running the Aeon, and I'm making like 30-something every... What is 3? Every 18 minutes? That's not the worst income that Aeon can make. In terms of like sitting in high sec running Dormant Realms for people. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I've been running Foreign and Perimeter. It's been good. Okay, let's go ahead and do our last advanced laboratory mission.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so if I can kind of maintain, like, 90 million ISK per bounty tick because of combinations, that is a really good income for HiSec. You really could push that a lot higher. I'm pretty sure you can reach somewhere in the range of 120 to 150 million in HiSec if you include combinations.
Enemy ships detected.
I really just need this event to get started for the anniversary event. If I can do that, if that comes out very soon, I will be in such good shape for the Aeon.
Under attack.
It'll be crazy.
We're under attack.
Realistically,
We're under attack.
I should be able to fit the Aeon how I want by the end of the anniversary event. Depending on the rewards and the event pass.
Enemy ships detected.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, the drone experiment data is such a good drop. It probably does. You just gotta figure out how you're gonna get into it.
Enemy ships
Yeah,
detected.
I'm like really excited for when Jinner gets a super and see what Jinner's experience with his super is gonna be. And what he chooses to do with it.
attack. We're under attack.
I mean, if you just have your phone sitting in front of you like it looks like a video, I don't think they would
We're
notice.
under attack.
You might end up crashing their entire internet, which would be hilarious. That probably wasn't worth the activation.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet warp.
And now it should be pretty easy going. Let's just do our resets here.
Warp drive active.
See if we get lucky with a... another lab. Yeah, Storm Melody just clears things out so well. It's useful
Under
in a
attack.
lot of PvE scenarios. I would love to have it on a capital ship and go into one of those capital test things and just kill every fighter that surrounds me
We're under
and
attack.
just watch the ISK pour in.
We're under attack.
It's insane.
We're under attack.
Yeah, that bounty would be insane. I think you would actually crash your game killing that many fighters in one go. Thank God it's limited to 10 targets to kill at a time, but I feel like that would be really harsh on the game.
Fleet warp.
Yes, I do eventually want to have a nanocore for either the Aeon or a Wyvern or whatever. Of course, we'll get an Aeon nanocore
Warp
eventually,
drive active.
but they are very expensive. We'll see if they ever put one out, but yeah, I mean, I think for Jinner it was quite a lot, actually,
We're
for
under
Jinner.
attack.
He had to get 20 Star Melody keys. And I think he also got one of the rewards from the Interstellar Bazaar event. The Stellar
We're under
Rumble or
attack.
whatever the hell it's called. So, theoretically, I could get lucky with, like, keeping a bunch of points saved up for one of those events. And hopefully rolling for one of those stellar constellation things. But that would be still kind of rough.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
You know, if we ever get Titans, there really needs to be a dormant realm centered around super carriers and Titans being the main force. It could be something like the Wayseeker Centrum, where there's like a Wayseeker Titan on grid instead,
Enemy ships detected.
and you'd have to kill that along with a bunch of dreads and stuff. And the only way you can get out is by killing everything by the time runs out or something. That would be really cool for a Dormant Realm. Instead of only having to kill the Titan, you would have to kill all the Titans and the Dreads on grid.
We're under attack. We're under
It
attack.
could even start kind of similarly to the Wayseeker Central, where it starts with just the Titan that warps in, and then it could have increasingly more difficult waves of Titans come in until you kill like 3 or 4 waves of Dreads come in
We're under
until you kill those Dreads and then finish off the Titan. Maybe it would have like
attack.
an armor extender or shield extender for every time a new wave of Dreads came on grid, and you'd have to kill those. I think it could be really cool. I think the Wayseeker Centrum is like the closest we're gonna get to that. If they don't continue to develop on it. DR4 is such a good example of what super capital content could be. And Titan content. Because DR4 would do insanely good for a Titan.
Enemy ships detected.
I do, however, think that they should unlock the amount of runs that you can do in Dormant Realm 10. Level 10, I mean. They really should only give you the 6 rewards 10 times to actually enter the leaderboard, but you should have unlimited runs. They should not lock you out of level 10. Or 7, 8, 9, and 10, I should say. They should lock you out of entering the leaderboard after 10 runs. But you should be able to run them no matter what, even if you don't get rewards at that point.
We're under attack.
I don't know, whatever NetEase did in that micro patch, my connection has been fine. So, maybe. But also, my family has been helping my grandma move, so they're not on the property right now, and that could also be helping my issue. I don't know.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Oh my god, all of the explosions right now. Jeez.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet warp.
So that bounty reward was 18 million. So now we're
Warp drive
looking
active.
at 90... Hell, give me a minute.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I gotta get the exact number here. 18,722. 112. So that was 112 million bounty tick. With commendations.
Enemy ships detected. We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack.
Yeah, if you include the one laboratory mission reward, that is 117 million is made in... No, it's, we've got more than that. I was looking at the wrong section. Let me actually do this right.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, that's 117 there. Then we got 18, 19, 120. $125 million is what that just did in total between mission rewards and bounty and commendations. That's a pretty comfortable amount of ISK to be making in one bounty tick.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
With that kind of a bounty tick, that puts us pretty close to 300 million ISK an hour running like this. As long as we have commendations. Without commendations, it's like 150 million an hour.
We're under attack. We're under attack. ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
With last event's large waste seekers, we were pretty much doing 250 million over the course of 2 hours.
We're under attack.
So this is still, mission running is still a better choice. But Waste Seekers had the chance to drop some really good loot. A lot of people made good money off of that event. I'm still sitting on a lot of stuff, waiting for the market to crawl back up.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
The Raven has always been sort of this
We're under attack.
baseline ship for mission running because it's extremely consistent. Does good damage. It fires often enough. It's not too slow in clearing anything out. And you can really soup it up to some pretty crazy damage levels. It's flexible for both PvP and PvE.
Enemy ships detected.
And just kind of sets the standard for what you should be trying to do with any kind of ship, whether it be PvP, PvE. It's also fairly cheap compared to some of its other counterparts. You're looking at my current ship IP cost is 1,978 at minimum. Which isn't bad. A lot of other ships of its caliber are sitting about like 2,200.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
It's really funny. Coming back and doing just like this mindless grinding through encounters, it just makes me want to fly the Aeon more. I don't know how to describe it, but going back to sort of like my average everyday life
Enemy ships detected.
is kind of a little bit lacking right now because I'm so just constantly thinking about that Aeon. I want to put it to good use. That's for sure. But if I'm gonna get anything out of it, it needs to be running Dormant Realms a lot more. And I'd have to be charging people for Dormant Realms.
Fleet warp.
I don't know. On one hand, it's a business opportunity, and I love being efficient with everything.
Warp drive active.
On the other hand, I want to promote the channel and not feel like I'm asking anything of you guys other than just have fun in the stream and enjoy.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected. We're under
Yeah.
attack.
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since I last ran missions like
We're
this.
under attack. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I could definitely choose to drop some tank on these Ravens in favor of more DPS. But I feel like I want the safety over the DPS anyway.
Enemy Enemy ships detected.
Has there been any update yet? Yeah, I mean, you're right, Azim. It kind of does look a little bit like Equinox, but it's not exactly Equinox. Very similar, though. I can see it. Holy shit.
Enemy ships detected.
Azim? You may be a little bit more right than you, realize.
We're under attack.
Oh shit.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Fleet war.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
That would be wild if we got the new haulers. Those are very good ships.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
The, Squall and all of them.
We're under attack.
What all came with Equinox? We got Skidor. We got...
Enemy ships detected.
I think you're right, Azim. Looking more and more into it, yeah. It looks a lot like Equinox. Okay, let's see what I can find out.
Enemy ships detected.
So that was last year that EVE Online got its Equinox update. With it, the key features of their update were nullsec sovereignty overhauls, including adding structures like a sovereignty hub, orbital skyhook, and Metanox moon drill.
Fleet
The
warp.
orbital skyhook replaces the old custom office on planets, enabling the extraction of new resources like power, workforce, and reagents. The main thing we need to pay attention to there is reagents, because that's what's used in Titan building.
We're under attack.
The power and workforce part of it is just to try to drive combat in nullsec and to provide areas of high resource density and areas of low resource density that corporations and alliances will have to go and try to take over to benefit themselves in the long run. So, Sovereignty Hub upgrades. Strategic upgrades for systems allow for specialization in mining, combat, or resource control. Think of this like what we have for our buffs to bounty ticks in nullsec, where you have all those pieces of equipment for buffing bounty ticks and things like that for clearing anomalies. But for mining and, I think, actual damage buffs or resistance buffs for combat. The Metanox moon drill was an automated moon mining that is introduced in lowsec and nullsec and wormhole space. So think of it, instead of having to launch the moon thing that we have right now and then having to send everyone to go get it, it will be completely automated. And you can stop that process by going and attacking the structure, causing a disruption in industry. Then of course you have like corporation management enhancements. I doubt we'll get any of this. This is things like air, daily goals, things like that. We already have Concord missions, so I doubt we'll have air missions or daily goals come in. Then you have the Skin R system, which is which for them was a completely new system, which kinda was similar to
Fleet warp.
our Nanocore stuff, where we can change the color of our ships how we want to with a Nanocore. That's the same idea with the Skin R system. Except for it doesn't require you to have a Nanocore, it requires you to farm points from various kinds of missions, and then use those points to purchase your own skin for your ship. Or structure, if you wanted
We're
to.
under attack.
they also added the 4 combat hauler ships, which are designed
We're under
for
attack.
um, hauling PI and protecting themselves, so they can actually equip high slot weapons, and they're actually very good ships. That is possible that Equinox is our next update. Remember how I said they like to tease new updates ahead of time with that loading screen? Well, that item that you see, that big thing, that is the Metanox Moon Drill, if I remember correctly. Or it's the Orbital Skyhook. I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of those two.
Enemy ships detected.
Either way, if it is our next update, it is going to massively overhaul nullsec and lowsec. No, that is not a ship. That is a structure. The little X thing you see there, that is one of the combat haulers. So you'll have the Tech 1 Squall, the Tech 2 Deluge, the Deep Space Transport Torrent, and the Freighter Avalanche.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I think you have absolutely called our next update.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I think that's way too similar of a loading screen. Remember, I had said those symbols look familiar because I had seen it when they did the whole Equinox update. And now it makes sense that you call it out like that. That is absolutely a 100% copy of that. At least that structure. So, now we need to start looking at other things in there that will tell us more about it. I don't know if we'll actually get the ships that are involved, or if they have other plans. That would be cool if we got these Upwell haulers plus, like, the Golem, the Paladin, the Marauders would be super cool. Because that, I'm telling you,
Warp drive active.
that damn, let me find it. That apocalypse that's on the screen, that is not the same thing as any of our apocalypses.
We're under attack.
And could very well be a paladin.
We're under attack.
It has a different model.
We're under attack.
It's so similar. There's like...
Enemy ships detected.
Look at them right next to each other. That is way too similar to be a coincidence. Like I said, we may not get everything that's in Equinox. We may only get bits and pieces, like we might get this Metanox moon drill, or some of the sovereignty structures and stuff. But I even said that's a lot of sovereignty stuff going on in that screen.
Enemy ships
I don't know.
detected.
There's a lot going on there. And I cannot wait to find out. I just need them to give us the update. See, the thing that I don't see is any hauling ships. So, I would be more apt to say that we're not gonna get things like the Squall or the Avalanche. But it is definitely sovereignty.
Fleet warp.
See if
Warp
we
drive
can look
active.
through some of the... So similar. Some of the information about it.
We're under attack.
Because we might find out a lot more information than we were expecting to find.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Right, I gotta pull that up.
We're under attack.
I just found a really cool screenshot from the trailer. That was pretty good.
Enemy ships detected.
I'm trying to look through as many trailers as I can to see if we can find that star symbol. It could be, but I feel like I've seen it before.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Don't know.
We're under attack.
I might have to log into EVE Online and actually play around a little bit with it.
We're under attack.
Because it may not be an Equinox item. That symbol.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
Yeah, AI can be scary.
We're under attack. detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
No, I've seen this thing somewhere.
Enemy ships detected.
I know it's a
We're
sovereignty
under
thing too.
attack. We're under attack.
Seen it? Where have I seen it? Gosh darn it.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty much at the time where we should have already had Marauders. I don't know why we don't yet. We've got Supers, we've got Capitals, we've got Dreads, we've got multiple kinds of carriers
Enemy ships detected.
and Dreads. We've got two different kinds of super carrier, lightweight ship version and regular. Like, we should have had Marauders when we got the bomber battleships. Alright, so this will be my last
Fleet
mission for today, I believe. Unless we somehow get
Warp drive active.
a bunch of labs in system. Well, we'll do two more labs then.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I feel like if we do get the Marauders, it is absolutely going to be in a box.
Under attack.
Whether that be part of the event reward pass, or if it'll be a box on its own, I don't know. It'll probably be a lot like trying to get the Marshal, though. Yes, it is highly sus.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
No, I believe it's just sitting in front of the sun. Because that sun would be a lot larger than that structure. It's not a Death Star.
We're under attack.
maybe sunlighting. Oh god. Imagine we get the Rourke Wall 2.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Rourke Wall Command.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Oh no. Gym Wi-Fi bad.
We're under attack. We're under
Pushing
attack.
out the single command moves, the effects on the target makes no sense to you. Okay,
Enemy ships
give me a
detected.
minute to get into this wave and then we'll start talking about it.
We're under attack.
Okay, so here's our shield command burst.
We're under attack.
Effects on the target. So what that means is that everyone within the bubble, within range, will get a shield booster capacitor need reduction of 5%, and Logi ships within range, Logi ships within range will get a 5% reduction to their shield booster capacitor needs for the remote shield boosters.
Warp drive active.
Yep. Internet issues.
Located here.
Come on, game. What is going on?
Located here.
Oh, stop warping away! God damn it! No, the enemy would not
Drive
get
active.
that buff, I don't think. It's only applied to...
We're under attack.
Warp drive active.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on with my game?
Fleet warp.
There we go. We're working on it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little unfortunate that the Upwell haulers are only missiles, but that is, like, good for the haulers. Because they can actually start to defend themselves. Uh-oh. Yep, so that would be... the skirmish command burst, I believe they're talking about.
Enemy ships detected.
Good lord. How far away even are you from Major? Oof.
We're under attack.
That is rough.
We're under attack.
Okay, so that is one lab done.
Fleet warp.
That's only do it if you do it today, on Friday.
Warp drive active.
Alright.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I'm
We're under attack.
only a little bit close to Sergeant.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Well, good luck,
We're
Snoopy.
under attack.
I wish you all the luck with that. Hopefully you're very tanky.
We're under attack.
What are you flying in, Shitter?
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
let's go ahead and nuke the field here.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, that's pretty tanky. I will say that is pretty tanky.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah,
We're
that's
under
true.
Attack.
At least you have healing, that's good. It's just a little slow. I really think they should rework the cooldown time on that. Ah. My headset keeps dying. Oh well. What the heck is going on with my volume? I don't know. It's all glitchy. So you're gonna get 0 volume right now. Wow, the silence is... The silence is deafening. Yes, you are blue, Kubi. Alright, so that will be it for us today. We made some good ISK. had fun with our Raven navies. We're gonna go through what kind of ISP we actually ended up making today. It's pretty much 100 million or so, 120 million on each character. It's too bad you guys don't get any volume right now. Okay, so we started today. Let me find some bounty ticks that I actually want to duplicate here. Okay. Let's find the beginning of today at 7:29. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we started today so far on this bottom left character with 477 million. We have only been going for about 2 hours. 2.5 maybe. So that is 127 million on the bottom left character. And it should be the same across the board here. $641. Yep, there's another 10 million there for that mission. So 120, now we're at 100. $140 something, 140 million out of that bottom left character. So let me head back up to the top here. Seven, 9, 7. So 156 million on the top left character. And 148 million in our top right character. Yeah, so pretty much we made 500 million in 2 hours between all of the characters. It was like 448 million between all 3 characters in 2 hours. 2.5. I will take that as a win. If I did that pretty much all day, I'd be making multiple billions a day. Just running AI, I guess. The bounty ticks are a lot better when you have multiple laboratory missions in a row. But anyways, had some fun with my battleships today. Enjoying just running missions again. But it only makes me want to fly the Aeon more. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I need to be able to make money. And I really don't want to charge for Dormant Realm carries, but I probably should when I'm not, running the Ravens. Yeah, I'll be keeping my Raven navies for a while until we get the Golem in-game, and then all of my ships, will be sold other than the Aeon and the Golem, and possibly the other Marauders. But, that's the goal right now. Get that Aeon up to speed, where I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then, when the Golem releases, everything, all of my ships, all of my implants, will be sold off, reprocessed, broken down. Everything will be dumped into the Golem. My goal with the Golem, when it gets released, because it will eventually, I don't know when, but it will eventually, is to turn it into a 1 trillion-ish battleship. That is X-types, that is 4P integrated, that is level 4 rigs, for the integrations. Just go full out on it. The Golem is a Marauder. It's similar in vein to the Raven that you see here, except for it has the same, siege module as the Dreadnoughts. So it gets the insane tracking and healing and, damage buffs that the Dreadnoughts get. But it's a battleship. If you want, I can send you the, I can link it in Discord if you want to see it. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me on my little bit of a grind today. Not really much of a grind, but I'm just working my way toward, making some ISK in the background. as I try to get everything set up and ready. Yes, you'll probably see me tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. Kind of a hard choice, because I can keep doing this, or I can do like a combination stream where I show my 2 ravens running AI, and then, run the Aeon in Dormant Realm carries. Something to consider. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, more than likely. Take care and be safe.